Is the DNC a train wreck? Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, August 21st, 2024. My name is Sam Shalhoub, and it's time for your daily dispatch. So first up, Ukrainian parliament voted to ban the Ukrainian Orthodox Church. Interesting development in that part of the world. As we all know, and this is according to Disclosed TV, as we all know, the government cooks the books, whether it's inflation or jobs or unemployment or whatever it is. They cook the books and then they come back later and they revise it down or up or whatever the case may be. Well, it looks like that up to 1 million U.S. jobs will be vanishing in what may be the largest downward revision in 15 years. It's not surprising to me that they've been doing this. It's surprising to me that it's coming out in the mainstream. This next story is very interesting. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., his VP, Nicole Shanahan, said they are debating whether to stay in the race or drop out and join forces with President Trump in order to prevent a Harris-Walz presidency. Now, many of you remember 6 months ago, a year ago, we were spitballing as to whether it would be a good move or a probable move even for RFK Jr. to join President Trump. Well, it looks like it may be happening after all. Now, I thought he might have moved into a VP position, and maybe that's still the case. I don't know if it happens at all, but I find it interesting that that's coming back up and in the news again. Georgia State Election Board voted 3-2 to approve a new rule reconciling the number of votes with the total number of voters. So in other words, if discrepancies are found, they must be investigated and resolved before certifying. More election integrity happening all over the country, and I, for one, am glad to see it. So we all know that the DNC is running. It started a couple of days ago, and there's a whole bunch of things going on over there. Well, Kamala's policies that she stated so far are price controls, 28% corporate tax, over 44% capital gains tax, and a 25% tax on unrealized gains, on money that you technically haven't earned yet. Well, I find it very interesting. Usually a presidential candidate will tell they're going to lower taxes or they're going to benefit the people in some way, and they are doing the exact opposite. Unless there's more going on behind the scenes than most people realize, which I believe there is other motivation for these types of statements to be made by her and the DNC. And I'd love to hear your opinion on it. Gunther Engelman on X was made a post yesterday, and he was quoting the Trump war room. And what they were discussing was that there's really no policies for Kamala or any of the DNC to stand on. And instead, they're always attacking President Trump. Well, the first night at the DNC, they mentioned President Trump's name 147 times, the economy 27 times, the border 8 times, crime 6 times, prices 5 times, and inflation 3 times. All the things that matter in terms of policy, they don't want to talk about. They just wanted to say Trump bad. Well, believe me, they're getting exposed. There was a boat parade in Jupiter, Florida for President Trump. Now, I've seen clips of it. I don't know how to estimate how long it was, but it certainly looked like it was miles long. And yet they want us to believe that Kamala is close in the race in certain states. And one of the viewers corrected me in some sense a couple of days ago, and they said, Sam, stop using the word gaslighting and call it what it is, lying. Well, I have to agree, that viewer is right. And here's another example of it with this boat parade. And then again, they want us to believe that Kamala is neck and neck in certain states and she's gaining speed or she's gaining traction. Well, Elon Musk did a poll on X yesterday. Now, it started out with a couple 100,000 votes, then it went up to 800,000, then 1 million, then 2 million. I didn't check it this morning, but as of last night, with over 2 million voting, President Trump was at 78% and Kamala at 20%. Then that is a much more accurate representation of where I think the race really is. Love to hear what you think, but I think we are well in hand with President Trump. So that's all we have for today. If you'd like to support this channel, you can go to samshalhoub.com. I've revamped the website. It's easier to find the things that you're looking for. Or you can go to mypillow.com and enter in the discount code SAM. And in the meantime, I hope that you have a great day, and we'll talk again soon.